Restitution.
Oh, restitution, where's here? The restitution also.
Both were the 80 or the,
It will just be the 31 because they're not appealing. They were appealing, it would be that number. Yeah. Since they're surrendering, there won't be an appeal on it.
All rise. Zandt County Justice of the Peace, Court number 2 now in session. Honorable Sandra Plaster presiding.
You may be seated. Good afternoon, I'm Judge Plaster, and then we have the state representing here, Tonda Curry and Hillary Hassel, my constable Jesse Ison, and several other law enforcement here today. We're here today on an animal seizure, cause number AS 102618. State of Texas versus Jane Duff and Gerald Duff. Okay. At this time, just a little bit of housekeeping rules. No cell phone zone. If you have your cell phone, you'll need to turn it off. Or there's a basket right there for them to go in. If it goes off, it belongs to me. So please do that. The restrooms are next door. If you need to get out and go out, we ask that you stay out instead of coming back in and disturbing the court. State, are you ready at this time?
we are, Your Honor.
Defendants, are you ready at this time? Okay, and I understand that you're Gerald and, is it Jana?
Jane.
Jane?
Jane, yeah.
Okay, all right. So we're ready to proceed. The hearing before the court today is only to determine the custody of the animals that were seized on October 26, 2018, presently in the care of the SPCA. Other charges, if any, that may be forthcoming will be at the discretion of the district attorney's office. The animal seizure calls AS 102618, the state of Texas versus the defendants, Jane Duff and Gerald Duff. Again, I want to make it clear that the jurisdiction of this court is limited to determine the custody of the said animals only that were seized. Okay, state, if you're ready, I'll let you go ahead and proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, we would offer State's Exhibit Number 1, Your Honor, a written surrender and release agreement signed by a representative of the SPCA of Texas, as well as the defendants Jane Duff and Gerald Duff.
Okay. Ms. Duff, I'm gonna ask you if you would raise your head and since you're in court, please, ma'am. Thank you. And you're calling this Exhibit 1?
Yes, ma'am.
I have the original here.
Thank you, Judge. If I could retrieve a copy.
You sure can. Okay, and the defendants, let me ask you, did you sign this voluntarily? Was you forced or coerced to sign this document? You signed it
We signed it
willingly?
freely, Your Honor.
Miss Jane? Pardon me?
Freely.
All right, so we know it was signed without any persuasion for us, anything like that.
Thank you, Your Honor. Then we offer State's Exhibit 2, Judge, a binder containing the identity of the 111 animals, as well as a veterinary assessment of their condition at the time of seizure, and also the state's request for restitution in the front of that binder, Your Honor.
Okay, and how much is the restitution on that?
The restitution amount, Your Honor, is $31,263.50.
Okay, and do they understand this restitution amount? Do you understand this restitution amount?
Your Honor, I did not discuss restitution with them. They're unrepresented by counsel. I haven't gone over it with them and explained to them the basis for the restitution. The court knows it does not include the anticipated room and board fees or anything like that, only the veterinary examination, veterinary and examination expenses as a result of the seizure.
Okay. All right, Mr. Miss Duff, do you understand what the restitution amount is for? Ms. Duff?
Yes.
And you know the amount is $31,263.50?
Yes.
Okay. Are you gonna be able to pay that amount?
Right now, no.
Okay, so what I would say as a court is that they get with the SPCA.
Yes, judges, we're just asking that the court order the restitution amount as a part of the proposed order that we have in this case.
Okay, so the restitution amount's gonna go with this that they sign?
Yes, Your Honor, we have a proposed order for the court awarding the animals to the SPCA in accordance with the release agreement signed by the defendants, supported by the evidence presented in State's Exhibit Number 2, the binder, and asking that the court sign that order awarding the restitution amount.
Okay, so do y'all understand what just proceeded there?
Yes, ma'am.
We want to make it clear that you understand what's going on. Okay, was there any additions or anything that needed to be added to this?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, I was under the impression or was told by the SPCA that the daughter has asked for an animal, is that correct?
That's our understanding, Your Honor. There is actually granddaughter to these defendants who is in the hospital. She has a long hospital stay in front of her. She has identified, or is attempting to identify through pictures, one of the dogs that was special to her.
Princess.
And if that is able to be done, then it's my understanding that the SPCA intends to return that dog to the little girl when the little girl is released from the hospital.
Okay, with this order, with them giving it to SPCA, I'm gonna leave it up to you, Art, as when the daughter is where she can make contact with you and let you know what animal she wants, then let's do that. The court, it is a sad situation with the children, and the court's praying for the little girl to get better. We want you to know that above all. But Mr. Mistuff, I will tell you this, with these animals, and I'm not here to get on you or anything else like that, but with the home and the way it was, and I can't go any further than that as far as y'all understand where I'm going. This is the best interest for the animals. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Okay. And do you have any questions for the court or the state at this time?
No.
State, do you have anything else? that you-
No, Your Honor, thank you.
SPCA, Art, would you like to elaborate on the care of the animals so far? Can you let the court know kind of where we're at with those animals? Have we lost any? How are the animals doing?
The animals are doing great. Right now, they're all under vet care, and we're actually looking forward to making a recovery.
Okay, so you haven't lost any?
One of them did die, yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you, sir. Okay, at this time, I'm gonna sign the forfeiture order that the animals be released to the SPCA and that the restitution is included on that. And at the time that is it Lizzie, I believe is her
Izzy.
name?
Izzy.
Izzy, at the time that she's able to come and pick out one of those animals, then SPCA, you'll take care of that at that time. Just email me. State my name, SPCA. 4 copies. And so, is there anything else that,
No,
Tom,
Your
that
Honor.
you know of? Jason, do you have anything that you would like
No,
to?
Your Honor, I'll speak to I'd like to speak to the defendants of Everson Animal after the hearing.
Okay, after the hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll get you these copies and then. think that concludes the hearing at this time. If there's nothing further with the state or with the Doves that needs to come before the court at this time, and hearing is.
All rise.